News on at 6.
Another violent weekend for teens in our area. In just 2 days, 3 juveniles were gunned down in separate shootings. 2 of them lost their lives. In the latest deadly shooting, Richmond Public Schools confirms a 17-year-old George Wythe high school student was the victim. Police say the girl was found dead inside an apartment on Afton Avenue overnight. On your side at 6, AJ Nwoko joins us in studio with more on what we're learning. And AJ, this is just heartbreaking.
Riley, it is. I'm learning from folks who knew the family that the mother of the victim was out of town when this shooting happened. She now has to come home to this tragedy. For the second straight day in the greater Richmond area, another deadly shooting of a juvenile. This time a teenager on Richmond's south side near Belmead on Afton Avenue. Richmond police say they responded to the Greystone Place apartments just before 2:30 this morning to find a teenage girl suffering from a gunshot. She was pronounced dead at the scene. A spokesperson with Richmond Public Schools confirmed Sunday that the victim was a 17-year-old George Wythe student. In the daylight hours, you could see a window of the unit busted out, now covered with wood. A shocking situation.
Still working as hard as we can.
But one that's far too familiar for the folks who live here.
You don't know where the bullet's gonna hit. You don't know where the bullet's gonna come to. You know, the bullets don't have nobody's name on it.
This woman didn't want to show her faith, but she says she heard gunshots ringing out hours before police arrived.
It was like a spurt. Somewhere over like to the left, and then I heard something to the right.
Now she says she has to find a way to tell her own daughter that her friend was the victim.
It's hard, you know, especially when it's a kid. All you gotta do is just be strong, you know, and just let them go through their emotions and be there for them.
You can't even be safe in your own home.
William Bailey has been a resident here for 5 years. He says the violence doesn't seem to end.
This is like really, really close. This is close to home.
1 year ago, almost to the day, a 15-year-old boy was shot and killed just a block away from where this latest deadly shooting happened.
And it's pretty bad because even like kids, myself included, when we hear shots and things like that, we're numb to it.
Evidence of past shooting marked property all over this area. Bailey says the only way to solve the violence is for those in power to come here and see it for themselves.
Be here often, not just during election season, not just when something like this happens. You can't fix something if you don't understand it. But if you're not here to see for yourself and experience it for yourself, then you really don't know what to fix.
This is a really tough situation, and anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 780-1000. For now, on your side, AJ Nwoko, NBC 12.
Alrighty, thank you, AJ.